Published 15:15 Eastern Standard Time, the 7th of March 2018. Updated 16:23 Eastern Standard Time, the 7th of March 2018. Barcelona reserve keeper Jasper Cillessen was the penalty shootout hero as Barca beat Espanyol to lift the Catalonia Super Cup. The game finished 0-0 and Cillessen, who had been man of the match in normal time, saved from José Jurado to win the game. Paco Alcácer took the first kick and scored. Sergi Darder then missed Espanyol's first penalty. Sergi Palencia scored for Barcelona and Alex Lopez then scored past Cillessen. Yerry Mina stroked his spot kick past Pau Lopez and then did a dance on the penalty spot. Jasper Cillessen saved the final penalty to secure victory for Barcelona. The Catalan Giants confirmed their status as the best team in the region. Marc Hermosa then dinked a Panica over Cillessen, and the keeper and penalty taker comically bumped into one another, both going down and getting to their feet, angry at the other man for having provoked the clash. Cillessen would have the last laugh. Abel Ruiz scored for Barcelona and Jurado stepped up. Cillessen saved well to win the game. The trophy had Barcelona coach Ernesto Valverde smiling at the end, but the game itself had offered few solutions and increased his injury problems, with Denis Suarez hobbling off. Alcácer had the first chance of the game, but he blazed over from close range. This was a change for him and other fringe players to catch Valverde's eye just a week ahead of the visit of Chelsea, but they struggled to do that in the first half. Valverde worked out his penalty takers after the game finished scoreless. Ousmane Dembélé made one good run down the left, but he then put his cross behind the goal. Cillessen saved from Adria Giner just before the break. The Dutch keeper looked assured throughout. It's no wonder that various clubs in Europe, including Crystal Palace, have tried to persuade him to become their number one instead of Barcelona's number two, playing only Copa del Rey games. Denis Suarez fired over the bar for Barcelona, but the first half was not to end well for the former Manchester City midfielder. He went off just before the break with an injury to the abductor muscle in his left leg. Ousmane Dembélé is working back to full fitness and hunting a place in the regular side. The youthful Barcelona side struggled to break Espanyol down for much of the game after 12 games without a minute's first team action. He had looked sharp but will now need some time on the sidelines now, and any chance he had of making the Chelsea game as an option for Valverde looked to have disappeared. With Philippe Coutinho Champions League Cup tied, and Andres Iniesta a major doubt, he might have been in contention. The first half finished with neither side having imposed themselves. It was friendly fare, with Espanyol's Pablo Piatti appearing to share a joke with André Gomes as the two players walked off, perhaps asking him about the recent whistles he has suffered from Barcelona supporters. Barcelona started the second half well, and Dembélé played a long pass out to Alex Vidal. His deep cross from the right should have been turned in by Alcácer, but he failed to make contact. This was the fourth Supercopa de Catalunya, with the competition starting in 2014. Dembélé showcased the skill and trickery that made the Catalan club splash out on him. Most experienced Barcelona players continued to struggle to make an impact, and with 20 minutes left, Valverde decided he had seen enough. It was one thing to hope that Gomes and Dembélé could grab a confidence-boosting goal, but another to risk them. He needs them fit, and they both came off on 70 minutes. Cillessen made another fine save, this time from Alex Lopez, and Espanyol were looking more likely to force the breakthrough. Valverde reacted again by bringing on 3 more substitutes, and among them was former Arsenal midfielder Marcus Maguire. The 19-year-old became the first Englishman to play for the men's first team since Gary Lineker, albeit in a friendly tournament. England international Tony Duggan plays for Barcelona's women's team. He didn't have to take a spot kick when the game went to penalties, but he was all smiles at the end when Cillessen saved from Jurado, meaning a trophy for Barcelona and a first medal for Maguire.